This is going to be a body cam footage. I enjoy these every now and then. Karen fights real estate agent over house. Over house.
A real estate property manager calls the police after someone breaks into a home he's selling and is still inside the property claiming squatters' rights. What officers don't know is the burglar inside is the worst Karen we've ever seen.
What a joke. That's not our door handle. They took it off.
6/9/29, I can hear dogs. Let's somebody open the door.
It's too quick.
You look.
Can you hold on? What a cheese. It's astonishing, isn't it?
He looked out the window and then walked away from the door.
I think it's the only way to get the lockbox off if you don't know the code is to take the door handle off and throw it away. They came prepared. That's our standard key. That key does all of our properties throughout the US.
Hi there.
Why are you on my property?
Come on out.
No, do not touch me.
You need to come outside right
No,
now.
I do not. I know my boss. Sir.
Like, the thing is, there is a thing, squatters' rights, but it doesn't actually do what a lot of people believe it does. There are ways to fight it, but it is ridiculously difficult. Ridiculously difficult if they actually sink in their teeth into the squatters' rights rules and are able to basically lay claim to it. I think that happened nearby where there was this piece of land which was never taken care of. And a person put a tent on it. I'll show you the piece of land. I think we've driven past it. It's like a little park now. They sell it as a venue now. But a person basically put a tent there, like a trailer and a tent. And he documented living there for 3 months. And then he took pictures of the state of the land for 3 months, how it wasn't taken care of, how it wasn't mowed down. It was at risk of fire because we're in a fire risk area. We're in California. So the fact that the brush wasn't cut down. So he documented that for 3 months. And then he documented himself mowing the grass. He documented himself cleaning up. He documented himself taking care of it. That when he finally was discovered on the property and they took it to court, the land was given to him. Why? Because he was the only person taking care of it for almost an entire year, and the original landowners left it to decay. And you can't do that when there's massive fire risk, when there's massive garbage piling up on your land, and here you have a homeless person taking care of it. And now the person has laid concrete. He's put like a canopy up. He's turned it into like a venue for people to rent out for like small parties, for little things. It is right by the railroad tracks, so it's not very appealing, but at the same time, it's a nice little piece of property that this person owns because of squatters' rights. And he took advantage of it for himself because the original landowners did nothing with it and didn't even take care of it, which already proves that you have to take care of stuff. You do.
Get off of my property. I return adverse property. Adverse possession with title.
You need to come out and talk to me because
Okay,
we're going to
I
go
will talk to you
outside.
like that.
Come outside.
Respect my space. You do not have any right to come and grab me.
Did I touch you?
You were trying to grab me
Yeah,
when
because
I
you're
have
here.
my paperwork.
Then
Sir,
come outside.
This is a civil matter now because I filed adverse possession, sir,
Come
with the state of
outside.
Florida. Sir, get out of my house.
Adverse possession is a law that allows a trespasser to legally acquire the title to another person's property that is abandoned or not maintained. However, a person can only claim this after uninterrupted possession of the house for 7 years and cannot be done in secret.
I paid $4K down to get this.
Then come outside and discuss that with
I will
us.
discuss it. I will discuss it. You don't have no right to grab me, sir, when I have my paperwork. You are listening to one side of the story. You did not hear me. I am an American citizen. You have no right to step in my house.
What is wrong with that woman?
It's just reminding me of those sovereign citizen idiots. They
Yeah, it
think-
is kind of like that.
Yeah, they think they have the ability to do this. And there are ways of fighting squatters' rights and retaining. Like, the thing is, she just moved in, made nothing. Like the one I was referring to. He was living there. Everyone saw them driving past. The neighbors were aware that he was there. He wasn't hiding it. He was just started taking care of the land. And I think that's what sealed it. The fact that he was actually taking care of the land when the place was at fire risk, and the entire time he was there, not a single person showed up to take care of it, to mow the grass. Even if you own land, you're supposed to take care of it, especially in like high risk areas. You have to send someone out to take care of it because it's not like an open wildlife area to where roaming packs of deer will bring down the grass or bison or whatever. In certain areas, it's not a big deal if you own a massive plot of land because it takes care of itself. But if it's like this little square in the middle of a city that's growing a ton of dry grass with like a rundown shed on it, it becomes a problem. It becomes a massive problem.
There's not one way to purchase a home.
You're gonna come outside.
Get out of my house.
Remove you from the house.
You cannot remove me from my house with my paperwork, sir.
Can we see the paperwork you have?
State of Florida, adverse possession. Actually, me and my husband had filed this.
You need to come outside.
Okay, well, you need to know your laws because you seem very uneducated about adverse possession. I know what I'm doing.
I'll tell you what.
You
the
know
people who
what
know
you're
they're
doing.
Know that they're doing illegally. Don't react the way that you do. They don't.
You almost grabbed me. I said, give me a minute so that I can put my dogs away, and you grabbed me.
You tried to come running out the back of the house to run. You could have gone out the
Why would
front
I
door.
run?
You didn't know I was back
The
here.
front, I saw you from there. See the assumption, sir? One of them came and tried to break in.
That was
and
an
messed
agent
up.
trying to show the property that is vacant.
I
and is
think
not
she's
yours. What are you
high
talking
or
about?
something.
She
No, it's not.
she probably is. She
Yeah.
probably is. Like
She's talking way too over dramatically for somebody who's supposed to be normal person talking to the officers.
yeah. This is insane.
Either that or she had too much coffee.
Yeah, she's just so this entitled mindset where you do the bare minimum. You find a house that's in the middle of being sold, like the fact that there's a retailer or retail agent. Is that what it's called? My brain's shutting off. Real estate agent. Thank you. A real estate agent who's literally managing the property. That in and of itself is enough work. If you don't have that kind of, if you're not trying to sell the land, you're not, because the second you put it in the hands of like an agency, so that piece of land, if it was put in the hands of the agency, it'd be the agency's fault for losing the property, and the agency would have to pay the person. But that's not the case. This is literally the real estate agent was returning to the house and the key, the master key to all the locks throughout the U.S. that real estate company uses. She stole the key, which means that all the locks will need to be redone.
I've got all the paperwork.
Real
The
estate
officers-
in an attempt to establish adverse possession with title. How long has the home been sitting there abandoned? I have every right to actually
It's not
sit-
abandoned.
Yes,
No, it's not. It's
sweetheart,
listed
you
in the
know adverse
MLS.
possession.
It's listed in the
Get right.
MLS. It's listed in the
You
MLS.
can't grab me out here.
I'm not grabbing you. You need to get out.
No, he tried to grab me out of here. We filed adverse possession on the home already. Thank you. He can be on MLS all it wants to be. Adverse possession is still a law, sweetheart. Thank you. Milo, come inside. Come inside, Milo.
Don't sneer.
I just did.
You'll be out. Don't worry.
I don't care.
Yeah, you will.
I paid
You'll
already.
be out.
I already
You'll
paid.
be
We
out.
went to the...
You'll be out. I'll be back in 30 days with the sheriff, and you'll be out.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so, okay.
Yeah. Don't worry. You'll be out.
Adverse possession.
Smarty pants.
What's adverse
What
possession?
you doing? Out you go.
Yeah, whatever.
What's adverse?
You're trying to say it's abandoned. It's not abandoned. There's a sheet in there where the contractors come and clean it every week. It's not abandoned. It's listed. It's been listed for a year. We have showings all the time. It's not abandoned. It's not an abandoned property. So she's lying. She doesn't know what she's talking about. There's a certificate of title.
And he's showing us the certificate of the title right now.
Select Portfolio Servicing. There's my listing agreement from Select Portfolio Servicing. This is how old the file is. It's never been abandoned since we foreclosed on it. My phone number was on the window. She's taken that down.
The realtor said his phone number was even on the window and they took that down.
This was in the window. We don't see it now. I got pictures of it there last week.
Okay.
There's my sign last week, and there you can see the lockbox and our brass door handle. Gone.
With all the paperwork and photo evidence the property manager has, officers determine he's correct, and the Karen has no authority to claim adverse possession on the
And the Karen, I love that.
residence. Now they just need to figure out how to get her out of the house.
Here's where we're at. What you...
Well, it's trespassing. It's trespassing. She has no right to be there. They could easily break down. Well, you don't want to break down the door because it's destroying it. But yeah, you just go in. You just go in. Oh my gosh.
doing is squatting. They changed the locks to the locks, that's theft. So we have authority. If you want to break the door down, we can go in and remove it forcefully. We can arrest her with trespassing and theft, which given the locks, that's entirely up to how far you want to go with this.
Yeah.
Would you rather do it the safer way with minimal risk of damaging the property and doing, like you said, doing the 30 days with the sheriff's office? Or are you wanting her removed immediately now? Because if that's the case, if she doesn't let us back in, if she doesn't come and agree to open the door, which she may not do now because she knows she's probably in the wrong, you will have to be responsible for breaking the door down and paying for the damages.
Well, it's our property anyway. We own it. Whatever damage is there is there. What are they going to do in the month they're there? And the money they're going to cost us by not being able to market it?
I can't answer that.
No, exactly. So you don't think she's going to come to the door anyway?
I mean, we can try again, and I would have German go up there because she doesn't like me, clearly, so she might be willing to come back to the door once he goes up to it. What do you think?
Try it.
Let's try that.
door. I can't open this door.
Can we see that paperwork again, please? Can we go to the back?
I filed adverse possession.
Can you just meet me in the back door? Because I need you to show me that paperwork again.
She said she's coming out?
Yeah, she says that right there. She's going to show me through the window, I guess. He's the one that's going to need to breach this door.
Can he give us permission to kick it in, or does he have to be the one to actually do it?
You're gonna make a 70-year-old man risk his own life.
I mean, it makes sense. Like, so if it takes 30 days to get her evicted utilizing the sheriff in every single form of paperwork, how much damage is that person going to do in that place that she knows doesn't belong to her? How much ruin and decay is she going to bring into that house?
I mean, the walls already look bad.
Yeah, the walls already look bad. But that's the thing. It's just like, either you break down the door, you charge in, get a few dings in the wall by your holsters and everything as you're trying to wrestle her down and carry her out.
It's easier to replace the door.
Yeah. Or you wait as she brings in filth and decay and ruin into that house. Yes, the quicker, immediate option is the better one, is the much better one. Why don't they just use the gun? Because it's not to that they don't. An officer only pulls the gun if they're in fear of their life. That's the only time. My mother was in law enforcement, and heck, she pulled out a gun, I think 15 times. Yeah, like 15 times. And that was it. And that's like a career in law enforcement.
You're kicking the door.
I don't know what the legal requirements are here. He's a senior officer. He's a master police officer, so he knows this stuff more than I do.
Yeah, let's check the back door. Do you have a screwdriver or drill?
Why would you need a screwdriver and drill?
I have my multi-tool that has a screwdriver in it.
Yeah, it will be faster with a drill. Because that door,
the paper.
It's just, that little piece of wood is holding it.
Ma'am, you're gonna need to come outside. At least open the door.
Why?
Because I'm ordering you.
You are not my authority.
If you refuse to follow that order, you will be arrested for resisting. Do you want to be arrested for resisting?
Resisting what? I have my paperwork.
Resisting a lawful order.
Give me a second, I'm recording.
Go ahead and record, and then open the door.
You said you wanted to see the paperwork.
We need to see it personally.
The original person isn't a property owner. He's a real estate agent. He's the one managing the house. So each real estate agent is given a specific amount of listings that they're supposed to sell, and they're supposed to make sure the property is maintained. So on his, I guess, weekly routine, he stopped by here and found out there's a Karen living in there who removed the locks. That's literally what happened. So she has no right to be there.
So what kind of paperwork is she showing then?
So if she lived in this house for 7 years and all the neighbors were aware and like people were aware that it was abandoned, but the people had just let it go and she was taking care of it, it'd be hers. It'd be hers because you can file that paperwork because it's been left in ruin and you take care of it. Yeah, he's the property manager basically because he's the one who's trying to get rid of it or trying to sell it.
If you have no reason to worry, come open the door.
Grab me of your assumptions, sir.
I'm gonna go grab my multi-tool.
With your assumptions?
Step back, step back, step back from the door, step away from the door.
Just kick it in.
Step away from the door, sir. Step away.
I hope they do it. I hope they drag her out.
I need to see him. I need to see him. I filed adverse possession on the 20th.
Can I see that?
Yes. You can hold. You don't have to hold it, sir. This is the original copy.
Okay.
As you can see, this is the adverse possession.
What's your
of the
name?
state of Florida, Ashley.
Okay.
Now I know what I'm doing because this is not the only property that I pay taxes on.
So
You pay
they
a bunch
have
of taxes for adverse
they
possession.
go around
And you make-
looking at the places that are like basically abandoned.
Yep.
And then they file paperwork for those properties.
Yep.
Just put her in jail.
Well, the same thing happened, I think, in Michigan. I think it happened in Michigan, where a woman stayed in an Airbnb, and the amount of time you can stay in an Airbnb is like 30 days. But she sent a message to like the landowner, hey, is it okay if I stay an extra day? The second she stayed 31 days, she filed ownership for the house because in Michigan it's different. And she basically was sunk in. She was sunk in, and she literally was stealing. She had, I think, while she was being interviewed and talked to by the police, she was wearing like $3,000 pair of glasses. a $3,000 pair of glasses by someone who's literally robbing someone of their livelihood. And people set up Airbnbs to try and live, and Airbnbs aren't protected in that kind of way, the way real estate agents are. Like, if she would have done this to like an Airbnb, it would have been probably far more difficult to get her out than it is for a real estate agency. Because they have more, like, they're literally, the owner basically gives up the majority of ownership to the real estate agency in order to manage it. It becomes the real estate agency's property. And in this case, it's just like she has it. The owner's there. The owner's there to look at it, to make sure it stays okay. But yeah, it's crazy.
You start cleaning up the home so you can take over the home. Milo, come inside now. Melody, inside. So no longer, this is not in your hand. This is a court civil case where we fight and we show them that we're going to be paying taxes on the home. When you pay a portion of the taxes, you go to the appraisal office and you pay a portion of the taxes on the home. This home has been sitting. That's why adverse possession exists.
Well, she's a professional thief.
You can't do your job, and you can't.
She's a thief.
A professional thief. She knows her stuff.
You know nothing about what you're talking about.
Yes, I do. It's called adverse possession.
$575,000 was paid for this property in January of last year at foreclosure sale.
Yeah.
That makes it legally the owner's property. It has
No,
not been
listen,
abandoned. I have pictures of the property every week, date and time stamp, which will go to the court. You are wrong.
No,
It's never
you are
abandoned,
wrong.
and we are maintaining the property,
and
all right?
maintaining it. What's
Yeah.
wrong with the pool
Yeah.
and the frogs?
Yeah.
And what's wrong with
Doesn't do any difference at
that's
all.
not maintaining.
Makes no
The pool isn't a big issue. The pool isn't a big issue. It's not one of those things. Maybe just pour bleach in the pool every now and then. That's all you really need to do. You just need chlorine in the water to make sure insects and stuff don't. It's the brush is kept down, and the house is kept locked and cleaned. That's it. And he had people show up weekly to basically clean the property.
difference. The property, and we have not abandoned it.
I'm going to
We're
say-
here every 10 days.
10, 15, let's make it.
So your criteria are wrong.
No, my criteria, sir, you cannot grab me, sir.
You're not
Sir, you
not
cannot grab. I have dogs. Sir, I filed adverse possession.
Stop resisting.
I filed adverse possession. I did it the right way. Stop.
Did it the right way.
Dog. Sir.
Don't worry. Don't worry. Your little Pomeranians will save you. They'll sink their teeth into the officers. They'll save you. They'll save you.
Me, I filed adverse possession. Sir, that's my paperwork. Sir, what about my dogs? What about my
Against the wall.
dogs?
Against the
What
wall.
about my dogs? You didn't listen to me.
Well, they are strays, and I'm pretty sure they'll find a home just like you did.
Yeah.
Turn around.
The taser just like.
Oh my God.
Taser, taser, taser.
Stand against the wall. Stop resisting now.
I need to call the police because this is wrong. I have my paperwork. You cannot arrest me. You cannot arrest me. Why are you arresting me? Are you serious? Why am I being arrested? I have rights.
I told you, burglary, trespass,
This is not burglary. I have the paperwork, sir. I went through the appraisal. State appraisal. They gave me the key. Oh my God, sir.
And now you're being charged with resisting.
I have my MacBook Pro. Wait, let's go inside. I have to.
We'll get everything. We'll get everything.
I can't do this again. Sir, are you pressing charges?
Go to the bank.
I declare bankruptcy!
Are you pressing charges?
If this officer falls in the water because you won't cooperate,
What about
you're
my
gonna be charged.
stuff?
We'll get it for you.
I wasn't the one who did it. What about my husband?
That wasn't the one who did it.
Stop!
Leave me alone. Sir, please.
Stop spitting in my face.
I'm not. That's not fair because I had my paperwork. You're racist. I'm coming for you.
This is real. This is real. The amount of stories my mother has told of people that don't seem to comprehend or they feel like they're above the law is insane. It's absolutely insane.
I'm a. I can't wait to come for you. You're a racist fat. I'm coming for that ass. Don't worry. I have my paperwork. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Okay, and
I
she's
had paperwork.
fat-phobic.
I had paperwork too.
Yeah.
I had my paperwork, and I'm being arrested for what? What am I being arrested for?
And Mystic, don't encourage a Rain. He's just a troll. He's just a troll. He believes everything is racist or homophobic or Islamophobic or whatever. He believes everything is, I don't know, some kind of extreme.
Burglary?
Oh, you're trying to break out your cuffs now. So now you're gonna
Black people can do no wrong, apparently. They can do no wrong. Everything they do is justified.
get another charge. Up against the wall. You're about to get tased right now.
Why always white player starts first in chess? Because it's the rules. That's the rules. I mean, that's just how it's always been played. Honestly, I never knew that was a rule till years later, and I'm like, oh, okay. I always thought it was just like whoever you go first. No, you go first. No, you go first. Oh my gosh.
Siri, call the cops. Siri, call the cops. Siri, call the cops. Call the cops. Call the cops, Siri. No.
No.
Did Siri say no?
Yes. What? Siri said no. Siri said no.
Siri is white.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I was like, no, I'm not gonna call him. I'm not gonna call him.
Roll over on your back. Stay right there on the ground.
Get the fuck out of my face. Or I spit on you. Get the fuck out of here. I have no respect for you, you GED, you dumb loser. Adverse possession is a law, and I'm gonna sue the fuck out of you for what you just did. I swear to fuck. Get the fuck away from me! You ugly fat fuck!
Do we need to wait for a female?
Let's just go in the car.
I have mail coming too. I can't wait to see her.
So you have your own personal mail going to someone else's property. Got it.
You're a-
again 3 weeks ago.
I'll go check the inside with this guy.
6, now we're gonna need animal control. 2 small dogs, possibly Pomeranians.
Animal control.
Yeah.
So the husband is involved in it as well. I didn't think it was her on her own.
Well, that's what she's been saying, her husband, but...
Why does she think she has a right to have a property when other people have to save up down payment? It's crazy.
All right, just go ahead and announce yourself.
Oof. If I did a down payment for a house and somebody else started living there, well, let's just say there will be unmarked graves around the property.
Yeah. That's the thing. It's like a lot of this stuff happens because, again, some people just feel like they have an up on others. And are there properties that are left abandoned? Yes. The problem is a lot of people and systems don't communicate with each other. So she went, and again, it was her stupidity that went to go file for something that apparently, obviously, was still being taken care of. She looked at it. It looks run down. The best way to know if it's being taken care of is look at the grass.
If she was living there, why is it so empty?
Yeah. It's like all you need to do is look at the grass and be like, oh, okay, someone's coming down and keeping the grass low. That's all you really need to know in order to be aware that someone is taking care of it. They may not be living there, but they are taking care of the property. But yeah, she obviously didn't pay attention to any of that. Didn't pay attention to any of that. And just filed. Because again, the departments don't communicate with each other. They just took her money, they gave her the paperwork, and now it's become a problem for law enforcement because now they need to drag this person out of what she believes is hers, which it isn't hers. She just assumed it was because she filed, and you always need to file. Whether it gets approved or not is a different story. So my parents wanted to build a shed on their property. You have to file, you have to pay to just get it filed. And whether it gets approved or not is a different story. It can be declined, but the amount you paid is still lost. So in the end, I mean, no matter what, you've got to count it as a loss.
Paperwork.
A water.
What about this? Shall I bring this out?
I'm just taking her personal stuff.
Get back. Come through. Here, look at this. They came prepared. Here's my sign on the floor. Here's the lockbox.
They popped out the handle and replaced it.
Thank God there's no baby in it. Well, I can't see one, can you? You know what they put? That's the dogs.
He even said see me in 30 days, but you antagonized that I would get arrested.
There's our sheet.
She's possessed.
She's insane.
Look at the days we're here. We have a crew to come and clean it and make sure everything's okay.
You're trying to ruin my life? You see a black woman all by herself and I'm the mastermind all of a sudden?
You weren't all by yourself. You had dogs with you.
The funny thing is, like, it has nothing to do with race, but the problem is there are people who, no matter what, will always see race. And that is sad.
Well, she's the only one
sad.
who's seeing race here.
Well, she is.
Yeah.
She is. It's tragic. And apparently, Rain, because he always sees a problem. He's a troll.
Well,
I don't
he's
believe
not
he's
a
real.
part of the video.
I don't believe he's real. But that's the thing. It's just like there are always those people who will always see race. And that is absolutely sad. Why can't anyone just see an awful human being? Because that's what she is, an awful human being. And she should be treated like any other awful human being. It's that simple. It has nothing to do with race. She's just an awful human being.
Had anything to do with race.
Away. When I tried to tell you the front door, go play with the front door right now and see if you can open it from the front.
Stay.
Talking about the front door when they literally came with a new like that's what was on the kitchen counter, a new doorknob. They came there prepared to replace it.
So according to this, in order to use adverse possession, you must move into an otherwise neglected property and improve the property, and the title can't be granted to you after a period of time, and it must be done in a visible manner such that it is in conflict with the owner's right, none of which she does.
I'm not gonna cooperate.
It's okay. I'm just gonna do a quick pat either way.
It's like she learned a word and she just rolled with it.
Well, the same thing with those sovereign citizens.
Yeah, yeah.
They
just
learn
say,
the word.
"Oh, I'm a sovereign citizen."
Yeah, and then they
that's
follow
it.
like the YouTubers that
Yeah.
give them step-for-step instructions on how to be a sovereign citizen.
Yeah.
How can you speed through an area and make sure the cops do nothing to you? How to never have a plate on your car. How they literally make YouTube videos like this. Why? Because idiots will watch that stuff and give them money even though everything is made up. It's all BS. And then when they finally get ticketed and everything, it was like, "Well, I learned this on this video." Like, well, it's not real.
Well, she probably learned the possession thing on TikTok.
Probably TikTok.
So either way, like I said, I can just hold you here and I can just do a pat real quick. But either way, it's gonna happen. And then I got to.
I have my own authority. I'm a sovereign citizen, so you
I knew it. She gave off the same exact vibes. I told you it was a YouTube video. She learned this stuff on YouTube. She's doing everything step by step where they literally bought a house and they were like, "Oh, we got this through the land rights. We filed this," when they probably just paid for the property because they made enough selling to these idiots. Oh my gosh. It's funny how we were talking about it from the very beginning. It was like, "Oh, this sounds like a sovereign citizen incident." Yes. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It absolutely is a sovereign citizen incident.
Well, we're going to. So.
don't touch me.
Cooperate with the pat down.
You realize just how easy it is if you just. I just.
How big legs?
God.
If you spit on me, you're gonna get
She's possessed. She sounds like her dogs.
Get the away from me. It's you, bitch. It's broken.
It's not broken. It's not broken. It's not broken.
It's broken.
It's not.
She's already gotten out once.
Oh, you slipped out of these before.
So right now you're sitting here and you can put the
He said, "Oh, you slipped out of it before." And she's like,
Yeah. I mean, that's why she had like 3 cuffs on her at that one point in time, because she slipped out of one of them.
Ugh.
She has authority. Don't touch her. Yeah. Exactly. Again, these people make society far worse place. It's better when there is respect given both ways. Like, I've been pulled over a few times. I've never gotten a ticket.
"Well, don't jinx yourself."
Well, because a lot of it is like, well, a lot of the time I'm wearing like my work outfit, and they're not gonna ticket me because I'm wearing my work outfit. I work for the government, so of course I'm gonna be given a pass. But the times I wasn't, I'm just respectful to the officer. They're like, "Oh, did you know why?" I was like, "Oh, I might have done a rolling stop, or I might have been going a slightly faster than the speed limit, or slightly slower, or I have a tail light out." All those situations I've come across, and every single time I've just been respectful. It's just like, "Oh, okay. And I've never had to pay a ticket. Knock on wood, not yet. Eventually, most likely, I will have to pay a ticket at some point. But as of right now, I've always been good. I just give them respect because they've always have stressful days. You never know what they did prior as to why they're pulling up into you. Maybe they were in a stressful situation where they had to pull out their gun right before they get to you, because they go from situation to situation to situation. They work 12-hour shifts for the most of the time. They work 12-hour shifts, sometimes 14-hour shifts, that their day isn't over after they've had like a drug addict try and stab them. Their day isn't over. No, they get back in their patrol car and get back to work. You have to think about it in that mindset. these people, they might be coming up to my car in a very paranoid mindset. So just keep your hands in the proper place, be respectful to the officer, and it'll calm them down as well. It'll make them feel more at ease. And the funny thing is, I'm always armed when an officer pulls me over. I'm always armed, but at the same time, it's not a big deal because I'm always being respectful. I'm always doing what they expect from me.
You guys anymore. Like, I hate you all, and I hope you guys dies, and I hope your children dies. Like, I don't like you guys. And I can't wait for sovereign citizens to just come through.
I hope you get deep fried.
I can't wait. Don't
Yeah,
talk
it's
to me.
just evil people.
I'm an American, and I want to be the face of that war, too.
Hi, I'm Officer Espinosa with Orange County Animal Services. I'm gonna be taking your 2 dogs.
Can you take the number? Listen, can you take the number? Okay, bye. Bye, bye, ugly bitch. That's why your skin sucks.
Are you on behalf of them wanting?
What? Well, that's why your skin is rotting.
Holy
There you go.
crap. Look,
It's so stupid.
the real estate agent is writing a massive book report on her
Yeah.
in order to file it. Oh my gosh, this is insane.
She's so stupid.
Oh my gosh.
To press charges for all this against her?
I'll check with the asset manager. Can I get back to you?
Well, the entire point of what we're doing is that you gave us the impression you wanted to press
Yeah,
charges.
yeah,
If you're going to come back and say no, we have to let her go.
No, let's do it.
They can always change their minds and have the charges dropped later.
They
But
can,
if,
yeah.
if you being the
It's
representative,
raining.
want to press charges on their behalf,
The
they can
paper's
change their
gonna
mind
get
later.
wet.
Otherwise, you can't say no.
Ink's
and
gonna
release
smear.
Let me ask you a question. What do you think we should do?
I cannot give you legal advice. I mean, regardless of
Yeah. What should we do with the woman?
Well, that's on you guys. That's what I'm saying. Even if you don't know their firm answer right now, you are the representative. You can say yes to it right now. If they change their minds, the state attorney's office will be contacting them regardless, and they will change their mind then.
Okay, put your hand behind your back.
Break my wrist. You're not my authority. Break my wrist.
I'm breaking the wrist.
Break my, no, break my arm.
Okay, break her arm.
Come out. Come out.
She's resisting it.
Let's just wait for the
Slap her.
Oh my gosh.
I said no, right?
Oh, you're gonna.
I said no, right?
Pepper spray her. Taser. I don't know.
Did she put hands up?
Yeah, yeah. Look at her. Oh God. Well, what is? Yeah, drag her out.
Ma'am, you really need to stop resisting.
Nope.
Okay. There's gonna be another charge. Well, the only one that classifies as that is you.
Oh my gosh.
There you go. We're good there. We're good.
Why so many B words in West countries? Because they're all Karens. They don't understand respect. They don't understand law. They don't understand civilization. They're all Karens that see themselves as the main character. It's a main character syndrome. A lot of people suffer from it.
When you have your ankles tightened, I'll pull her over them in the grass.
Yep. Now pull over.
We're good.
They had to bind her legs.
Roll on your back. Stop resisting.
Please back up.
Roll onto your back. All right, let me lift. There you go.
Oh, they're putting her in the binder thing.
We're doing this for yourself.
I don't care. You're hurting me.
I
You know
don't care.
what? The funny thing is, if she actually just listened to what the officers were telling her, she would not be hurt. Maybe she'd be a little uncomfortable with the cuffs on her, but other than that, she'd be perfectly fine.
Yep.
She'd be perfectly fine.
No,
There'd be no
but she's a
big
sovereign
issue.
citizen.
Yeah, a sovereign citizen.
She has to show authority.
Yeah, she has to be the boss.
You're not human. You're possessed. Demon.
Completely binding her.
It is as legal as your possession papers. Now throw her in the lake.
See, just in case, let me take that helmet. Are they gonna put a helmet on her? But yeah, that's the thing. It's
Maybe
like
she tried spitting on them or biting them.
Probably. I know they have spit guards for things like that. But again, you wouldn't see them do this kind of thing in the state of California. It's the fact that this is in Florida that they're able to do that because the officers are actually able to do something to protect, to feel safe. And in California, what would they do? They'd basically strong arm her into the car, close the car, and then take her to the actual station. They wouldn't detain her completely so they could carry her around like a purse.
I don't know how she's going to react to this one.
The suspect, Ashley, was charged with felony escape, felony resisting with violence, felony battery on a law enforcement officer, providing false identification for giving the wrong last name, threats to law enforcement, burglary of an unoccupied dwelling, felony threats to a public servant, larceny, and trespassing by adverse possession without notice. There are no records indicating she filed any lawsuits against the involved officers or the property owners. Court records indicate she pleaded not guilty, bonded out, and has since stopped showing up to court, and her bond has since been forfeited. She is presumed innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.
Now, in Florida, it takes 7 straight years of living on a property and paying the taxes before you can even try to make that claim. And this wasn't that, not even close. You know what gets people jammed up fast? Confidence built on something they don't fully understand. Because what she's holding right there, adverse possession, that's not a free pass to take control of someone's house. So now we've got officers walking into a situation where someone truly believes they belong there, and that belief, that's what makes it harder than it looks. And she gave them a fight the entire time, and those are all delay tactics, not to win. She just wanted to avoid losing. But here's the moment I want you to really lean in on. Around the 11:47 mark, watch how she begins throwing threats around, trying to pull the officer's attention toward her voice, while at the exact same time, she's working her hands slipping through those cuffs. That's attention manipulation. Get officers focused on what they hear, so they miss what they should be seeing, but it didn't work. Some people don't escalate because they're actually confused. They escalate because somewhere along the way, they decided they're not leaving no matter the cost. But keep
That's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, she was aware in the fact that she could slip out of the cuffs because they weren't put on tight enough. They weren't put on tight enough.
Well, they don't put it tight enough the first time because they don't want to hurt the person.
No, they don't. Yeah. I mean, I've had cuffs on. I mean, my mother used to do training with me and my brothers. We would have to try and tackle her, and she'd use her law enforcement training to bring us down and handcuff us. It was funny back in the day. So me and my 4 brothers, we were still we were as tall as her, maybe taller than her, and we would be charging her. And then she'd grab one of us, take us down, and then she'd try it on each of us. So yeah, I've been taken to the ground and had handcuffs put on me by my own mother. Not many people could say that. Not many people could say that. I just remember that training right now, thinking about it. But yeah, I mean they're designed in a certain way to where they get tighter, and then you lock it so they don't keep getting tight. You get it to a certain point, and then you lock it. That's what they do. That's what they do.
You guys got a video? It's so bad.
And don't forget to like and subscribe.
Wait, like that.